Question 2 from Jeff was, how have you seen God be faithful in this church? I've been here since 1959. Let me tell you some of the things that I think he has been faithful in. Through the many good preachers who were here and ready to preach the plan of salvation every time they got in the pulpit. Every Sunday, the plan of salvation. By the faithful men and women who gave this their time and their faithful prayers and their talents and their money. Through those, God sent this church blessing after blessing. James Evans, I want to name some of the preachers. I started out with Jess, but James Evans, I believe, is the first preacher here. And James told me one time, James and his wife were personal friends of ours. And James worked for Everett Reeves when he was saved, and he said, it was Reeves Packing Company, Mistletoe brand products. He said, I asked the Lord to save me. And after a while I thought, Lord, if you didn't save me a while ago, save me now. He said, after about the third time going to the Lord with that, he said, I felt like I was saved. Oh, let's see. Jess McDowell, I've already mentioned. Rick Sullivan, Kurt Rogers, to name a few. And for the past 20 plus years, we've had Steve Welborn, who always preaches the plan of salvation every Sunday. And his mother's a real good friend of mine, and she told me when Steve told her he was surrendered to the ministry, she said, Steve, I want to ask one thing of you. Just one thing. Always present the plan of salvation. And I said, Geneva, he has. Every Sunday. He may not do all the things that you want him to do, but he preaches salvation, and he gives you the plan of salvation every Sunday. Let's see, I guess that's all I have of question 2. You can erase some of that, can't you? Okay, well,
it's all pretty good.
Well, you got question 3 coming up. And question 3 is, and I'll read this one in case I don't remember it correctly. How has God blessed you spiritually or with things? Things. Well, I can't think of anything I need. I lived where I lived when I moved here, about 2 blocks down the road from the church here. How have I been blessed spiritually? I'm so blessed with having so many Christian friends. Not all of them are Baptist, understand. Some of them are Pentecostal. People who share the Scripture with me, and people who have fellowship with me. Fun people. People to pray with. People to laugh with. He's blessed me with rich people and poor people. Educated and not so educated. Being able to identify with God's people is a blessing. You know, we all belong to the same family. We're all children of the King. My eyesight's been failing some lately. But I've always been colorblind when it came to people. People are just people. Doesn't make any difference what color their skin is to me. The Lord knows what we need before we need it. And He's faithful to supply every need. He said, just trust me. And that's all the questions. I don't have anything else to say. I've probably said more now than you wish I had. So cut off anything you don't like.